1967.
The girls
What
would
was
say
happening?
in the 1900s.
Oh
You
my
were all born in the
gosh.
1900s.
I told my daughter a story once about slumber parties and having to go to like the video store and rent the VHS
classic,
and like how
right?
fun that was, picking out candy and like
Right.
in your head you almost had like an A, B, and C list of the movies.
Walking up and down.
Yeah, and she was like really interested in it. This is like a couple years ago, I think I told her this story, and she's like, oh, is that what things were like back then? Back then. I was like, it really wasn't that long ago, but it's all perspective. Okay, so we've got this Cabana shirt that's already been very popular. I love that Renee did a very elevated silhouette of the Cabana shirt, but you notice it's all a solid. So instead of doing something that, you know, is like tropical print, right, and it feels very Cabana.
Yes.
This is that same kind of effortless, oversized ease, but feels a little more sophisticated. So you get this nice length and the fabric. I'm in the moss green. So we have it in moss, which also coordinates back to the pant. But remember, if you want to do that, we only have 200 in the moss. And then we have the Palace Blue. Again, same, do it with the pant, but also with our white little pedal
Yes, with the
pusher.
pedal pushers.
There's only 300 to go around, or you can have a little fun.
Oh, yes, please.
And do a little color blocking. Now, speaking of that, here, I'm going to move the Palace Blue so you could do the hibiscus.
There you go.
Which then you could do. Now, it's the same color. It's just different fabric.
Well, and that's
so that's why it's looking like a little
Right.
different. But it actually, I think on camera, I see the difference more. In person, they look identical.
Yeah.
There's only 225 in that hibiscus.
Oh, boy. So this, again, is that same 100% poly woven, designed to look like linen, but be a little silkier. So then you've got slinen.
Slinen.
But that's the beauty, right? It's lightweight, it's breathable, it's airy. These are the pieces that you want to take on vacation or wear for the staycation. These are the pieces that you are putting over top of your sleeveless dresses as well, and your sleeveless tank tops and things like that, where you're saying, oh, I just need just a little bit more upper arm coverage. The sleeve is designed to hit like a true elbow length sleeve. So you have full arm coverage, full upper arm coverage, I should say, which is nice. But it's a nice wide sleeve too. It's not going to be too like tight, right? Too form fitting.
Oh yeah,
too
no.
worried.
And I have a fuller arm. Like I have fuller arms, and so
have
you'll know
muscular
first thing.
arms.
Okay, thank you. Muscular. But yeah, it is. It's nice and gracious, but it's not so oversized. It still keeps this really like
Right.
sleek line. But notice on my arm, and I'm wearing my true size, it's not pulling. I do. At first, I almost wanted to like give it a little cuff, and you could.
Could.
But then the more that I wore it, I kind of like, you could do this if you like that, you know? And that's
But
cute.
it's
But the
so
more that
pretty.
I wore it, I liked that longer. So you could do either.
I think it's just a little bit more modern as well. So your traditional Cabana shirt would have probably had like a cuff sleeve.
Yeah, maybe that's why I
And
wanted
it would
it.
have been done in a print. But by doing it in the solid, it gives you that more just professional look and the ability to kind of wear this how you need.
Yeah.
I love over my dress how it kind of creates a little bit of a soft suiting moment. You do get little side vents again, so it gives you the grace through that hip section if you have it fully buttoned. But because it is linen, if you decided to do, I'm like, why am I'm afraid I'm in a dress. I was about to try to half tuck this, and I'm like, Ashley, you're in a dress. This
Yeah,
isn't
you
going to
can't
work.
do that.
But if you did a half tuck,
Do you know there's a way that you could?
what with like the thing on the inside,
You
the
wear a
belt,
belt underneath your shirt, and then you
then
tuck
you
it
tuck
under.
it under. Yep.
If you ever really wanted to do that, that's how you do it.
But or here you go,
Oh,
ready for
yes.
summertime vacation. You don't have to
That's cute.
worry about the material when you do this. You're not going to destroy this. This is, I mean, like the cousin to Como jersey in the sense of,
Yeah.
like you'd almost have to take a jackhammer to it in order to try to destroy it.
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
Yeah, well, if you've got one of those in your backyard,
We have other problems.
we have other problems.
But you're right. Like, you wash it, you wear it, you throw it in your bag. It's so easy. The moss is really pretty. It's this kind of, like, it's this really pretty green where it's still very grounded. It's not like bright and in your face. It's a very sophisticated green. That's going to be the moss.
So
you probably
pretty.
don't have a lot of things this color in your wardrobe, which I really like because that's when it's just something fresh. When you wear colors you typically don't wear, you get the most compliments from your
And
friends.
it looks good on all skin tones and hair colors. So that moss green wardrobe warriors, I don't want you to say, oh, but I have insert whatever kind of color hair you think you have. It will look good on everyone.
Yeah. Palace blue. hibiscus pink, and then the moss green. If you get the hibiscus pink, and you also get like the burnout dress,
Yes.
the little pedal pushers.
Yes.
I mean, that's your little weekend away.
Yes, please.
Right? If you're doing a land cruise.
A land cruise.
Have you ever done a cruise like on a boat?
No.
Would you want to?
I'm not
Would you
quite
be
sure.
open to that?
So I go back and forth. I think I would be open, and then the fear of I'm going to get motion sick, or I'm going to feel like I'm trapped when I'm on the ocean. I don't know. I will go to an ocean vacation.
You just upgrade for the bigger room.
Oh, okay. Who's paying for that? You gonna pay for that?
I know.
You know, there's 6 of us. Like that's so
You're
we're automatically
right.
2 rooms.
That does change things.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
Which is, it's just easier for us to just go to a resort.
Yes, and then you can.
And we're done.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. A 695. Do you ever rent a house?
Yes.
Yeah.
That we do. Yeah, down in the Outer Banks because there's so many of us, and then we bring a couple friends along with us. And then
Right.
it's fun.
But then all the kids can like parcel out and how they want to sleep and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
$54 gets this home. So for vacation, yes, I had it unbuttoned. I have a little tank on underneath. You can wear it open, wear it
Easy.
closed. And the fabric just also, it feels really silky. Now it's all polyester. Polyester is very different than what it used to be.
Oh, it has been
even 10 years ago.
like revolutionized. This is not the poly of yesteryear, right? It's more breathable. It's comfortable. Holds the color. And still machine wash, tumble dry, and virtually wrinkle
And also,
resistant.
it lasts longer. I mean, that's
really
the other
does.
thing. Like, it lasts longer. If you do not want to have to keep buying new pieces season after season after season, like you get something that you really like, you want to be able to keep wearing it. This will work beautifully. The button front Cabana shirt with the pant, I think looks fantastic. If at any time you can ever buy something that almost works like a set, or I should say it's a full outfit, I always say go for it, because then you have it, and then that's one great way to wear it. Most likely, I mean, I know you have things in your wardrobe that work really well with the Cabana shirt, but it's nice just to have more options,
I agree.
right? So you have it that one way, and now you have 2 great pieces that you can still mix and match,
yes.
whether it's the Cabana shirt or wearing just the pant with a cute little t-shirt. So here's the thing, with 3 colors to choose from, Palace Blue, it looks great with the white.
Yes.
That one's been the most popular,
You know
right?
what else? I'm gonna go get something that's
265 to go
unexpected.
around. Okay, here's that moss green that I have on. Also looks great with the white. There's only 170 to go around. Also very popular. Even really fun with this, with the pink pant. And then look at this, hibiscus. Listen, I say go for the pink. It is such a great color. There's 200 left. It is sophisticated. At home, these look like they're a perfect match. They're just different fabrics. $54 gets at home. What are you doing?
So I'm thinking wearing this open like a shacket
Over
over
the
the
jumpsuit.
jumpsuit. Right, so if you pick
That's
this up,
cute.
so now you get the arm coverage for when you're in the air conditioning.
Come here.
Thank you.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
cute.
So when you're in the air conditioning, or you want that just to take your jumpsuit and make it a little bit more professional for a day, and then you take.
Do you know what this
Cabana
reminds
shirt
me
off?
of?
What's that?
Like an Eileen Fisher look.
Yes.
But you know how usually like those are these earthy color palettes. Like think of those high-end catalog stores.
Yes.
But this is where you're like, no, I want fun. I still want color.
The pop of color, right?
But it's this still like drapey, sophisticated, like she doesn't book a cruise because the family owns a yacht. Like it just is really polished.
Now there you go. Ashley, why don't you cruise? Because we own a yacht.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
I'm so
yes,
kidding.
we usually just take our own boat.
We take our own boat.
when we're cruising the Mediterranean, darling.
Where does everyone summer?
We road trip.
Yeah, we are road tripping to Rhode Island. That's going to be fun.
That sounds fantastic. We road trip to Maine every fall.
Really?
It's such a beautiful
What am
drive.
I supposed to do in Rhode Island? I'm there for a week.
Providencetown, Rhode Island.
I don't know. So hit
It's
me up on
wonderful.
the Instagram or on our live feed of this and tell me what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna be there for a whole week
I think
for
you're gonna have
gymnastics,
fun.
but
Oh, sure.
there's downtime.
Is
so-
that as crazy as like a pageant weekend? Because there was no
It's-
downtime.
No, it's no. So there's a lot of downtime.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah. So please flood me with your ideas or
Okay.
at Ashley Thayer QVC on Instagram.
I like it.
Let me know.
Providencetown is nice.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
Rhode
think-
Island,
think
here
you'll
I
have fun.
come.
Yeah, you'll have fun.
Be road tripping to
100
Rhode
spoken
Island.
for. This is that blue.
I love
What's it
that
called?
color.
A Palace blue.
so pretty. Oh, that would look good with our black jumpsuit as well.
That too. This is the hibiscus pink. Jumpsuit not included. Purchased separately. And then
Same
the moss.
material.
A695150. It's like those toy commercials. Action figures not included, purchased separately. It's always such a buzzkill.
fine
You're
print.
like, oh, I wanted the whole thing. All right. All right, we've got about 10 more minutes with Ashley for Women with Control.